morning or afternoon or evening or whenever you're watching this video. Hello and welcome back to what I didn't think would be another hair dye video. Also, sorry my voice isn't in like perfect condition. It's still recovering from download apparently. I lost my voice last Saturday. It's now Saturday and it still sounds a little bit like this, which is fucking ridiculous to be honest. I didn't think it would be going on this long, but you know, we move. But anyway, I did want to say, if you're new, which you probably are because this is a new channel, I would love for you to subscribe and join the little amount of people that are here. And let's all come together for my little like vlogging makeup and hair kind of channel. So yeah, very exciting. So turns out I'm not really vibing with the green roots. It's really washed out at the moment, which is kind of good. That's what I want. I did it for download and I was like, right, I wanted my green roots to match like my Friday outfit. I had the green alien nails. I had like the hair. Like obviously if you've seen my vlog, you kind of would have seen the whole get up. Looked fantastic, don't get me wrong. Absolutely loved it and just thought it was a pure vibe. Done a couple of like, even before download, like makeup looks with green and I was like, yeah, kind of vibey, but I'm struggling to like the fact that the green kind of fades into like green into slightly coppery bits and then black, and it's just, I don't know, I'm not really vibing with it. This is probably the shortest time that I've had a hair colour for and then dyed it because I wasn't a fan. Normally like I will keep a hair colour like at least a month, but I think I downloaded it. What? I dyed it like the week before download, I think. So yeah, this will be about 2 weeks I think I've had this hair colour for. Maybe 3 tops, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, that's a really short time for me, which kind of makes me know that I'm not loving this hair colour. I think that's definitely a sign. So I am going to be dyeing it. I tell you? Yeah, I'll tell you. I'm dyeing the roots red, which I'm very excited for. Yeah, I think red roots have been my favourite ghost roots to do. They cover any copper bits really well, so it fades into the black nicely. And I don't know, when I've had red roots before, I've just felt like super confident. I've loved it. And like when I do any like red makeup or like wearing red lipstick with it as well, it's just such a vibe. Honestly, sorry, I keep like switching my arms at the camera. Yeah, so I'm very excited to do this. I only have a tiny bit of red dye left. So I'm going to try and mix, like I've got some purple, I've got some pink, I've got some orange. So like all kind of colours that I can kind of mix together to make the shade of red that I want. I've got some conditioner so I can like make the colour last a bit longer. So we're going to try and, I don't know, make some kind of like cocktail of a colour to put on my head, and fingers crossed that it works. So I just wanted to take you along for my little hair dye journey because that's, as I said, also what part of this channel is. So yeah, I can't believe my voice still sounds like this. It's ridiculous. Also ignore any like spots that I've got going on my chin. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it was a mix of that time of the month or coming back from download and taking my makeup on and off for days. It's just made my skin break out, so we love that. So anyway, let's just kind of get on with it. I'm really excited to change this hair colour. As I said, I'm just not vibing with it at the moment, so I am very excited for just a beautiful deep red colour. Fingers crossed. So let's just get into it because I'm so excited. Okay, so hair is now washed. I've got in the shower, washed all my hair and everything, and this is basically the most that the green is coming out. I'm not going to bother bleaching it, A, because I don't have any, and B, the red should cover this. Fingers crossed. It's kind of pretty washed out now. But yeah, so you need to have clean washed hair before you put semi-permanent on. If you're putting box dye on or you're bleaching your hair, you don't need to wash your hair in that case. But yeah, if it is semi-permanent straight on the roots, just make sure you've got nice fresh hair. So let's mix up this colour and see what red we end up with. So I have my tub. This is the red dye that I have left. Let me show you. I haven't got much of it left, but Vermilion Red is the shade that we've got. It's about half a tub, maybe half, maybe less. So I'm going to shove that in the tub, make some conditioner with it and kind of see what colour it ends up being. I mean, the fact that I already had some red left is pretty helpful in making my red concoction. Basically, I just want the tub to have like a decent amount of red in it because I need to cover my whole head. And I'd rather have some left over than not have enough, because then at least I can use it next time. So this red is actually quite nice already, but we can add some purple in because it's quite orangey. So I've got purple and pink that I can add in to make it less orangey. So let's give that a go. The pink that I have is also Direction, so this one's called Tulip, which is actually a really nice shade of pink. I think whenever I next do pink roots, I'll probably use this because it's a really nice shade. I'll probably just scoop all of this out, to be honest. It's almost looking kind of red anyway. So let's do that. I'm just hoping this doesn't turn it too pink. But I've got orange if it does, so it's not too much of a problem. Oh wow, there's a really pretty red. See, now I'm wondering whether to kind of keep, like, not do orange in it, because then at least if it fades to more of a pinky colour than it will red, than it will orange. Now I'm almost wondering whether, like, that's enough to use anyway. Will this cover my whole head or not? I don't know, maybe I'll add some more conditioner in it. I've got some of these left over still. So let's use these. This is all just kind of trial run, see how it goes. Basically, as I said, I just don't want to run out of hair dye. It's nothing worse, to be honest. But the joys of me being a person that dyes their hair all the time, I have all this stuff just laying around in my cupboards. I've literally got like green hair dye, I've got pink, I've got purple left, I've got orange, I've got yellow. It's all a bit crazy really, at least I've got a choice. So let's add some more conditioner. Hopefully this doesn't dilute the colour too much. Oh, it smells good. That conditioner smells really nice. Oh, hey Lexi. Guessing the dog's bored. It has diluted it a bit. Obviously it will anyway, but I still think this is a really nice shade of red. I might add a tiny bit of purple in just to darken it a little bit. But this is what we're looking like so far. I don't want to tip it too much. And even so, the purple is a leftover purple that I made previously. So it's also the joys about semi-permanent hair colour is you can kind of keep it for probably months. I don't even know when I last used this, to be honest. It doesn't go out of date, does it? I hope not. Let's chuck some of that in there. I don't want to do too much because I'm scared. I don't want it to turn purple. You'd rather best add in a little bit at a time rather than too much, because you can always add but you can't take away. Oh shit, I'm spilling it. You know what? This red is actually beautiful. That little bit of purple has made a lot of difference. Right, this seems like a decent amount of hair dye. It's hard to show. I don't know if on the camera it's looking more orangey than what it is, but in real life this is quite a deep sort of burgundy type red. I really like this. One thing I just realised, I hope I've got gloves somewhere, because I'm not the kind of person to shove hair dye on without gloves. I'm going to go find some gloves and someone's sneezing outside. Yeah, so let's go and find some gloves, shove this colour on. Also, Ant doesn't even know that I'm doing this today. He's out at a Magic the Gathering event thing, and he knew I wanted to dye it, but I didn't tell him I was doing it today, so he's just going to come home and I'll have red hair, so that's fun. Yeah, I'll leave this purple, I won't add any more. Let's clear up some of my mess. Right, I've got you set up on the floor. Well, you're not on the floor, you're on a chair. I'm on the floor. Right, so I've got my hair dye towel down on the floor. Hopefully I don't make any mess, because I'm kind of known for being messy. I don't really know how I want to go about this. I don't know whether to just split it down the middle and then do one side and then the other, or do I do the back first and split it into 3 sections? I think I know the answer to that. I just don't know if I could be asked. I think it's gonna have to be a 3-section job. So if I take these 2 front sections, I don't know how far back I've gone with this one. I think that should be okay. Fingers crossed. Now, this is going to be a sensory nightmare because my gloves are a bit wet on the inside, I think. Ugh. But at least I have gloves, that's the main thing. Right. We start at the top or the bottom? I don't really know. It's chaos, I don't know what's going on, help. Right, you can't see this. I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but let's just go for it. Right, I think I'm going to face this way, look into that mirror, finish this section of my hair, and then I'll come back. Right, let's move on to the other side. Dog just made me jump. Ow. I'm already feeling better about the colour of my hair. So I don't know how much you can see. But I feel like the red's covering the green pretty well, which is the main thing, to be honest. I am now, however, getting dye all over my legs. I'm like, am I going to need to get in the shower again after this? Like, what's going on? I don't know which way I want to face to do this. I'm kind of tempted to go across. You're not going to be able to see me do this, but I'm tempted to go sideways rather than from the bottom to the top. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I've just got a feeling this red is going to stain literally everything. Yeah, I need to face this way. I'll start from the top and start throwing it over, maybe. Might be the easier way. Oh, it's so warm in here. Why do I keep dyeing my hair on days that it's really warm outside? Pretty sure it's like 24 degrees outside right now and I'm doing this. But when I'm not happy with something, I have to change it. Literally, as I'm dyeing my hair, all I've got stuck in my head is Tansnide. I'm literally sat here going dun 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 dun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Take me back to Download, god damn it. Literally one of the best weekends of my entire life. Sorry, Aunt. I mean, the wedding was too, but Download for the first time. Oh, love it. We were tempted to get early bird tickets for next year, even though we don't know the lineup, and then just kind of sell them if we weren't bothered, but we've just decided we're going to wait until the first announcement and then get our tickets. But I'm just hoping the lineup is good enough that we want to go, because the withdrawals are so real right now. Like, I literally just get me back in that field, just drinking tinnies in a fucking tent and drinking a buzzball on the way to the arena. It was just so good. Take me back. I just miss it so much. But it's not so bad because a load of bands have announced tours after Download. So we're going to be skint again. So at the moment, as it stands gig-wise, we've got Don Broco and the Home Team. I think they're both at the end of this year. We haven't got anything else purchased. But we're hoping to get Blackbird Brides tickets. Unfortunately, missed out on Sleeping with Sirens because they had the absolute nerve to release tickets, I'm pretty sure, either on the Thursday or Friday of Download, and I'm like, that's so fucking rude. So we missed out on them, unfortunately. But that's fine. There's other bands that we want to go and see as well. So it's not the end of the world. But yeah, getting through this red. I'm looking at the hair dye, I'm like, oh, I hope I have enough for the other side. Because I am kind of slathering this on a bit. But I just really want to cover that green. To be fair, the coverage on this hair dye is pretty crazy. Like, I put it on, it just instantly covers the green. So, fingers crossed, it does the job. It's a good job I wear black clothes, because otherwise any shirts that I own will just be dyed red. It's weird that I like the red so much, considering I feel like when I have my hair like all red, I feel like I don't suit it very well. But when I have the red roots, I feel like it just, I don't know, something about it just works. Let's get this little bit here. Ears gonna be stained red. Apparently now my face, well done. Go me. I'm gonna go to work on Tuesday and then people will be like, didn't you just dye your hair? Like, yeah, didn't really like it. I'm over it. Right, let's get on with this other side that you can at least see me do a little bit better, hopefully. Alright, so I'm kind of just getting through it. I'm going to finish it off, put the hair dye in my fringe, and then I'll come back to you and show you when it's done. So this is the hair dye all on. I feel like I've mostly done a good job. I feel like the red's covered a lot of the green. So I'm probably going to leave this on for maybe like an hour or so, really let it soak in, and then rinse it all out with cold water. I'll probably come back to you once I've done makeup and stuff, which probably isn't today now. I might do that tomorrow or Monday. So fingers crossed this works. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is my hair done. I'll try and show you as best I can. I don't know. I don't really know what the camera's focusing on at the moment. But yeah, I am obsessed with this. I just love it so much more than the green Ghost Roots. I feel like the red just blends into the black better. And then I just make red my entire personality and do full-on red makeup. I've got a red skirt on as well, so I really just lean into a colour. When I dye my hair a colour, then I really just do everything that colour. Even the eyebrows are ombre red, so yeah. Absolutely obsessed with this. I love the red. As I said, I don't weirdly suit full red hair as much as I do as the Ghost Roots into black. I love it. I just feel like there's something about the red that just feels like more vampy, more like alternative, just gothy kind of vibes. And I'm absolutely here for it. I love this so much. So yeah, this is the finished result. I love it so much. Let me know what you think in the comments. And fingers crossed, I won't be changing the colour for a while now, and I want to keep it red for a while. But yeah, so I'll see you guys soon in another video. I'm not sure what my next video will be. I want to say Thorpe Park because we're going on the 28th of June, the day after my birthday. So I think I'll be vlogging as going to Thorpe Park, so that might be my next video. So if I don't see you then, I'll see you in my Thorpe Park video. Bye! Bye!